Hey y'all, I'm Danny, and this is Heard. Hey guys, welcome back to the show. You know what show it is, Heard the podcast. I'm surprised I even know how to even like turn on a microphone because I ain't been here for so long. Well, anyway, so we're joined today. We're back from a hiatus, I guess you could call it. We're here with Darius is here. Say hey, Darius.
Hey, what's going on?
J Rob is also here, of course. So we're back, and I was just saying off camera that life has been lifing and stuff. And okay, so this is the thing, right? So right now I'm in the phase where like first of all, having a job is a blessing. Like being able to pay your bills and like having a steady source of income is always a blessing.
Eating
but like right
on the
now,
regular.
yeah, on the regular pay, you know what I'm saying? But like right now I'm in the phase where like I'm having like a roller coaster of situations at my job. Like 1 week I'm doing super great, 1 week I'm dropping the ball. Like it's just like one of those things where it's like, oh my gosh, and like this is like this is like my career. So it's just like, when I perform poorly at work, it's like it just takes over me, and I have to just learn how to like not take things so personal and just to like really take in the feedback and really like try to like do better. So I'm going through that right now, where it's like a roller coaster of work, and then like it's like a lot of like it's just a heavy workload and things like that. So right now I'm going through that. But also, but you know what I mean, right? Like it's just like a lot of I feel like y'all probably have more fun at work, don't y'all? For me, because I enjoy designing, like that's what I love to do. But like it's my job, so it's like very. I work for a publication, so it's very deadline driven. So you have to like get things done in a certain time and get it right within that time frame, like constantly. You know what I'm saying? And you have to pay attention to like certain details. And if you drop the ball on that, it's like like a domino effect sort of thing. But I'm sure like you guys have way more fun at your jobs, right? Do you guys ever have like any sort of like bad moments at work, or like any like I don't know?
The job for me is not a problem. It's dealing with people.
Okay.
And more so like the corporate stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's really bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Make fake and smile and shit.
Yes, and that was one of the issues. That's one of the issues that I'm having at work. Like, one of my managers was saying, like, telling me like, you're too direct, and things like that with certain people.
Yo, I don't like that, because like facts and feelings don't always coexist in the same space, and people try to make it. So I gotta bullshit you in order for you to feel better about yourself. That's not cool.
But that's like the game, though. You know what I'm saying?
It's absolutely the game.
And I hate that sometimes. It's just like, come on now.
Yeah, it's like better. But at the same time, I'd be like, oh, no problem.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, bitch, you knew better.
Yeah. And I have the issue where like I'm like, okay, but they know they know that I'm still pissed, but I have to like really like, yeah, you know what, you're right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Are you minority at your job?
Yeah.
That plays a big part of it,
Yes. And so like so the other day actually, so they were telling me like, yeah, like you're a little bit too direct with them, and sometimes they feel like you're not easy to talk to sometimes, and like like my instinct is like, what do you mean? Like what this is giving an undertone. What do you mean?
You know what's funny though? I can tell right now you wear it all over your face. Yeah. All right, cool.
And that's my problem. You know what I'm saying? I have to be accountable, right? I have to be accountable. Because sometimes you have to let things roll off your shoulder and keep moving. Because like we're all working towards a goal here. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it's me.
Nah, I mean it's probably still bullshit.
You know what I'm saying? So I just have to. Yeah, you're right. But I have to just learn how to play the game, because like I feel like if you know how to play the game, you'll get far. So I don't know. Yeah.
At the end of the day, it affects you eating. So it's
so I have to make sure I keep this job, because I'm not trying to get fired. We can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta smile.
Yeah. But anywho, yeah. So okay, and then that is work, and then like my personal life. I'm having my friendships are cool, but like I'm still like single and stuff, and I'm not rushing anything. But like I told Jerry all the time, like there's been past situations where like I've had to learn hard lessons, and now I'm at a place where like I'm not tolerating anything. Like any sort of red flag I see off top, it's like over, bye. You know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like for me, like as a woman, like 'cause I have mostly female friends, and I just feel like you know, just as women, you guys are cool guys, but like the dating pool, like right now with men is just crazy. And also like, you know, just as women, sometimes we compromise our standards when it comes to certain guys. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but we also do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
I'll compromise a standard on her, let's say, personality for a look. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh nah, she's bad, but she's also a terrible human being. And you're sometimes you're willing to like cross that street to just find out how bad it could really be.
I feel like I've compromised enough in the past to where like I'm not doing that anymore. Like I just feel like if you can't meet the bare minimums, then that's an issue for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
But so I'm gonna say a quick story real quick, and
You've
it was
kissing a lot of frogs.
It just hello.
Okay.
Hello. Yes. Why you laughing? He's laughing because he knows one situation. Man, I think you know two situations. He know a couple. He know a little bit of my tea. J. Rob know a little bit of my tea a little bit.
You telling everybody you got a lot of situations.
I mean, I'm 30 years old. I've dealt with some shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's still young, but you know what I'm saying, I've experienced. You know what I mean? But anyway, so just real quick though. So I so you know I live in Baltimore now. And so I was just in passing. I just met some guy in passing. I was going into the store, and then so first off, I was walking into the store, and he was outside the door, and so I actually almost bust my ass. When I tell you I tripped and almost bust my ass, so he kind of caught my fall. If he hadn't caught my fall, it would have been done for me because it was like concrete steps. I tripped, J-Rob, and I almost bust my ass real bad.
What was you tripping off? Like you just
I was like
tripped?
trying to like run up the steps real quick and like, you know, just do my little errands and stuff real quick. But it's like it's like concrete steps and it's steep. And like if you miss like a little step, you're like it's done. When you miss a little step, it's done. Yeah. It's done. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's over. It's
done.
over. So he caught my phone. He was cute away. He caught my phone, whatever. We was laughing, Keke or whatever. Went in, got my stuff.
Was that your move?
Huh?
Was that your move?
What you mean? What?
Was that your move?
What you mean? What move?
The fall.
No, I almost bust my ass.
Oh, okay.
If he wasn't there, it would have been done. I'm trying to tell you, face first. It was like I almost bust my ass. Can I have a piece of? You got some paper towels? Something I can put my gum in. So yes, anyway, so we were passing whatever, right? So I left back out. He was outside, whatever, and he was like saying, like, "Oh," because he was like laughing about the fact that like I almost bust my ass because it was embarrassing that I tripped in front of this nigga. It was crazy. So we was laughing again some more, and so he asked for my number and stuff. Hey, a cup? Hell no, no.
You getting rid of the gum anyway? Why do you
care
what it goes in?
No, piece of paper. Give me a piece of paper. No, piece of paper, J-Rob. Piece of paper, J-Rob. Piece of paper.
Brief
piece of paper,
intermission.
J-Rob. Piece of paper, J-Rob. Please, piece of paper, please. Piece of paper, please, J-Rob. We only 8 minutes in. J-Rob, please. Piece of paper. Piece of paper. It's a little slice of paper.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Anywho, so he asked for my number, and he did the thing where like he got my number. I was like, hey, how much? Because first this is the thing, right? First he was like, let me give you my number. I don't like doing that. Like I'd rather just give you my number because if I get your number, I'm not gonna hit you up. I'm just not gonna hit you up first. Like I'm just not gonna do it. That's the pride in me. I'm not gonna hit you up for it. I'm not doing it. So it's like, no, he could take my number. Take my number down. So he took my number down and he called me right in front of my face, which is fine. Whatever. Call me and I lock you in. Cool. That's fine. That's fine. Cool. Fine. Whatever. Cool. I'm running errands. So I get back to the car, drive off. Before I drove up, we established that this is your number, this is my number. We have the numbers now. We established this. You have my number, I have your number. Great. I leave, drive off. Maybe I said like a minute, maybe 2 minutes later, he calls me, right? So that's a red flag. Number one, why are you calling me again after I just left the location? I don't know you. I don't even know your name yet. Why are you doing this? That's weird to me. It's just weird. It's weird. Darius, when y'all do it, it's pressed because it is, and I just feel like it's borderline dangerous because like your mind not right. That's crazy to me because it's just like it's weird.
No, you're not wrong.
It's weird, right? It's just weird, whatever, right? So I didn't answer the phone. Driving some more.
Maybe it was an accident. Maybe
that's a grace. I gave it grace. Okay. Driving some more. 5 minutes later, calls me again. I'm like, why does this nigga calling me twice back to back after I just met this nigga? I just left. That's
weird.
Strange. Whatever. So I'm talking to my friend or whatever on the phone. I'm like, why this nigga calling me like twice back to back when I just met him? I just drove off. I've been gone for like 5 minutes. Why is he doing this? So she felt like I was like thinking too hard about it. I was like doing too much. And she was calling me, she was calling, because she knows my situations where like the things where I've been done dirty in the past because I've looked past certain red flags and whatever. And she was just like, you're thinking about it too hard. Maybe he, just making all these excuses and shit for this nigga. And she was calling me major pain and all that shit. She's like, yeah, you're major pain. They're out of here. After that one thing they do, they're out of here, huh? They called me major pain and shit. So anyway, so we was kikiing about that on the phone.
That's funny.
So then, that was like, I felt bad after she was like, yeah, Danielle, you're doing da-da-da-da-da-da-da, whatever, right? So I said, fine. I'll text her. I texted her. I said, hey, my bad. I'm busy. What's up? And he was like, yeah, I'm trying, like, I was like, what's your name? Da-da-da. He told me his name. He was like, yeah, I'm trying to see you tonight. I was like,
oh, that's press.
I'm just like, he was cute. He was cute too. He wasn't a bad looking guy. Like, he was cute.
Maybe he was. Never mind.
Something, but I'm not even get to the part where it's like I'm not gonna get to the part where I'm about to say. So yeah, so I was like, I said, well, no, I'm busy. We can schedule something later in the future, like whatever. Because mind you, like we're grown. I'm 30 years old. And I'm just like, why are you talking to me like this? We're not in college no more. Like, if you want to see me, schedule a date. I want a date. Court me. So you just want to fuck? I'm not down with that. I don't know you. I don't care. It's like I don't care to fuck. It's like no. I'm good.
Why do you think that's what he was? He said he wanted to see you tonight. He didn't say he was trying to.
Yeah. So Darius, don't know. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that.
I'm just glad nobody can see my face right now.
So I was just like, well, maybe another time or whatever. And so then he was like, it's all good, cool, whatever, right? Whatever. Next day come up. So we texted again the next day. He was texting and stuff. So we get to the point where like, yeah, what do you do? Da 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 da, right? So I'm like, I told him what I do and my age, and he's like, oh yeah, and then he said, I'm 29. And I have an 8-year-old, and he works for like a forklifting company or whatever the fuck he said. And he said, yeah, I have my own place. he said something about he does forklifting and he has his own place. Cool, right? That's fine, because like I said, one of my bare minimums is you need to have your own place to live, because we're not doing that. We're not doing that, right? So okay, fine. He is an 8-year-old. Cool. He's 29 because I'm 30, so we're the same age, whatever. So then I'm telling him, yeah, I went to, because mind you, I'm from PG, but I live in Baltimore now. But I was telling him, I used to go to Towson University, because like that's like my reference point when it comes to Baltimore, like, just to like let people know, like, yeah, I'm not from here, but I'm familiar with this area. Because when I first gave him my number, how Baltimore people are, it's like, if you're not from Baltimore but you're still like you're from PG, like PG is DC to them. They don't care. Because I gave him my number, because my number is 301. He was like, oh, you from DC or something? I said, oh no, I'm from PG, but he's like, but
it's DC.
Yeah, they from DC.
Just go ahead and just delete the number.
It's DC. Is you from DC? Okay. Like, that's DC. Everything is DC to them if it's not from Baltimore.
What's funny? He thought you was the clumsy bae, and he was going
clumsy bae.
Yeah, you tripped, shawty. The first thing. Y'all first interaction, you tripped here.
But it was cute because it's like a movie. Like, I tripped before he caught my fall. Oh my God, Prince Charming. It was good for tonight. Nigga, no. So maybe like 5 years ago, I probably would have been down. 6 years ago, I probably would have been down. But no. Anyway, so so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna tell some so he can know that I'm familiar with the area and I live here now and stuff. And he was like, oh, that's what's up, whatever. I told him my occupation, whatever. He said, oh, yes, what's up? And I said, he said I graduated from Douglas, right? I don't know the schools in Baltimore. So I said, is that like a high school or whatever, or what was that? He says, a high school, right? I said, oh, okay. He said he graduated. I was like, yeah, I graduated from there in 2014, right? I said, wait, I said, you're 29. We're the same age. So I graduated in 2011. So, and he's 29 because we're both the same age. So I'm like, I just turned, you know what I mean? So I'm just
transferred from Jamaica.
So I'm like, I'm sitting there like, I said, oh wait, you're 29. So I'm like, okay, well, so I'm like, okay, well, so did you leave school and come back, or did you leave and come back? Because I'm over here like, okay, you're 29, but you graduated high school 3 years later. So like, what's the tea? What's going on? Like, did you leave? What's the story here? I'm like, what's going on with you? And I said, so did you leave and come back? And he was like, yeah. I said, oh, so why'd you leave? And he was like, what you mean? I said, I said you graduated in high school in 2014, right? And you're 29. So, and I asked you, did you leave high school and come back? And he said, oh no, I didn't leave. So you're already weird because I'm like, I just said, did you ask what you said? Yeah. Then you said no. So he's like,
I hope y'all keeping up with
he
this.
was like, and he was like, what?
Hope y'all got arrows. He went this way,
Yeah.
that way. He said yeah. Then he said
Yeah.
no.
So I said, well, but I said, yeah. So you're 29 and you graduated high school in 2014. He was like, yeah. So I said, well, like, did you leave and come back? He said, no. I graduated high school and then I started working right after I graduated high school. So I'm like, okay. And I was just like, I was annoyed. And that was already because it was already like a 3-strike thing, nigga. You called me twice, 2-3 times back to back after I just left the location where we just met. You didn't even ask me on a date. You asked to see me the same night that we met. That was strike 2 for me. Sorry. Strike 3, did you graduate high school 3 years later, and did you really graduate 3 years later, or are you lying? Like, you're either lying or you're dumb, because like we're the same age. You should have graduated high school in either 2011 or 2012. 2014 is crazy. 2014 I was halfway through college. What's the tea? Like, what's going on? Like this, but it's just like it was I was getting annoyed, and I'm like, I don't even know this nigga. I'm getting annoyed. He either lying or he's just slow or whatever, but I'm done. I ghosted, not texting no more. He texted me again the next morning, ghosted him, and then I guess he got the hint. But I'm like, what? Like, it's just like, ugh.
You just block him?
I didn't block him because he got the hint. If he bothered me after I stopped texting him, then I would have blocked him. But
yeah, I'm not even gonna give that much effort. It's just
I feel like blocking is a lot. Blocking is too many buttons to push. I just don't. If you're harassing,
block this contact. Done.
Yeah, but it's like,
okay.
Was that petty of me to do that, to ghost him? Because it's just like, nigga, are you lying, or are you really 29, or are you? What's going on with you?
That's not petty. That's
because you're lying.
You're perfectly within reason. Like, it's like the previews. You know what I'm saying? You got 5 minutes into the movie. I decided I don't like this shit. I can get a
that's a word, not a preview.
Yeah.
Period. He said, no, he really, yeah.
Preview.
Period.
I've decided I don't want to see this. I'm going to keep it moving.
Because I already gave you a chance after the fact that, like, you on some childish shit. I want to see you tonight. Like, what, nigga? You childish. Schedule a fucking date. Or at least fake schedule.
What are the protocols to the date?
At least fake schedule.
We don't know.
What do you mean, Darius? See, I feel like you're doing this on purpose.
I want to know.
You're doing this on purpose?
I want to know.
Wait, what you mean?
What are the he met you today. He can't arrange a date for today.
I don't need you to arrange a date for today, but like, if you're gonna ask me, I'm trying to see you tonight. That's crazy. No, if you have energy to do that, you need to say, oh, I wanna meet up sometime. Let's do this sometime. Let's go out and get some coffee or some shit. Can he
slide in? What are you doing tonight?
You said what?
Can he slide in at that point? What are you doing tonight?
After he prefaced it with like, oh, like we should go out for drinks or something, or just like some mature shit.
Was that not assumed though when he got your number?
What?
I'm asking.
What you say?
Was that not assumed when he
What's
got your
not
number?
assumed? What was not assumed?
That he would like to take you out.
That's not assumed. I don't assume shit with these niggas, and I don't put nothing past these niggas.
Okay.
I don't put anything past a man.
Period.
Men are capable of anything.
I mean, for sure.
Darius, if you met somebody that you like and you got somebody's number, what would you do? You know, good and damn well you're gonna be like, oh, we should hang out. What would you do?
For sure. But that would be the whole reason why I got her number. If I'm not interested in that, then what's the use of me getting this contact that I'm never going to use?
You know, Darius. You know, it'd be niggas that just be wanting to fuck.
Facts.
That just be wanting the roster.
But I also understand that I'm at least have to take you out on one date.
Huh? Yeah. You said.
I said I also understand that I'm at least gonna have to take you out on one date, right?
Yeah, but you're grown.
Right, respectfully. Like,
yeah.
You know, we get there, you feel away, we can do what we do. Cool.
Right.
But I mean, when I get the number, is that not assumed?
It's not. I don't, like I said, I don't assume shit. When also, like, I just feel like it just gave me very much like, oh, I'm trying to see you tonight. It just gave me broke. It gave me broke.
Why? Because he in a rush, or he didn't have shit to do?
What?
Why? Because he's in a rush to get with you, or he didn't have shit else to do that day?
I don't know what he had planned that day. It's just, it gave broke as in like, oh, I'm trying to see you tonight. Like, that gave broke. It gave like, I'm trying to fuck. It gave him trying to fuck.
I don't think that's broke. It's ambitious.
No, it's very much broke because if you need to take me out on a date,
y'all was gonna go on a date.
We don't know. We were gonna meet up and fuck that night. I just feel like, listen, okay. If he had said that and I said, okay, cool. Where you want to meet at? Oh, come over to my house or come over somewhere, whatever. And then if I'm not down to fuck when I met up with him, it's like, what you expect? You came and met me up tonight. Because I've definitely been in a situation where like I've met up with a guy at his house on some like, I think we're friends. I think we're friends.
Good question: why are you meeting at the house on like the first link? I'm not saying anything's wrong with that. I'm just asking.
Okay, I'll give you a scenario. What happened to me? And I was so, because I was just like, excuse me? I was so offended because I'm just like, I knew the nigga. So this is another story. So I knew the nigga. I grew up with my family, know each other, their family. I grew up with him or whatever. So when he had invited me over to his house that night, I'm thinking we know each other since childhood. Like we had this, like it was just, we knew each other since like we were little kids. So like,
y'all grew up.
Yeah, we grew up. Yeah,
and
cool.
He looked at you and said, Danny grew up.
You know what I'm saying? So he was like, but I'm thinking because he had roommates. He lived in like a townhouse and he had roommates and stuff. Okay. So I'm thinking, oh, I'm coming over. We gonna get some drink. I'm thinking I'm chilling with the friends, the buddies. We gonna drink. Just like talk shit with Keke or whatever. Gotcha. So like I came over at night. Mind you, I've known you.
Kind of had history
all my life.
True. That's a little gray area.
Huh?
That's a little gray area. You've had history. It ain't like somebody fresh off the street. You went to their house the first night.
Yeah, so I went over his house and then like he tried to make moves on me and I'm like, whoa, excuse me? And he even was like, he looked at me, he was like, I mean, you hear like what you expect, like what you came over my house at night. I was like, I was so offended. I'm like, nigga, I know you, bitch. How the fuck dare you try to like expect me to have sex with you? Like that's crazy. I thought we were friends. We grew up together, nigga. What the fuck?
True.
So it's just like very that. True. Like I don't even want to do that because y'all expect the draws.
Not all the time. Eventually. But not all.
I'm trying to see you tonight.
Okay.
You can't defend this, Derry.
I've absolutely been a forward nigga and like, yeah, I want to see you tonight, but that don't mean I'm expecting to get it that night. No.
That's crazy. So tell me what happened when you did that and they came and met you that night. What happened? Did y'all fuck? If y'all fuck, you ain't shit because now you just playing games. No. Huh? No. What y'all do? Where y'all meet at?
Now, hold on. We going from a hypothetical. Now I got to get real specific. Hold on. Let me think of a situation first. Hey.
You said that you've done that before.
I have.
But have they come through to the invitation?
Yes.
To where? Was it the house? Was it where? What was it at?
Nah. You don't bring a chick to your house the first time? That's dangerous on the man's part. You don't know if she's crazy. When they know where you live, yeah, and especially if they spent the night, they feel like they got some ground to cover here. Like they trying to mark their territory. They coming back around. They done forgot some lipstick in your car. That shit never fails, bruh. That shit never fails. Mascara. And you just be looking like, I don't know who shit this is. Let me just throw it out. I ain't gonna say shit. Why?
I've definitely left some things over somebody else's house, yes. But it wasn't on purpose. It was an actual accident. I swear to God it was. Yeah, but I feel like he thinks it was an accident, but nigga, it was a fucking accident. If you watching this nigga, it was still an accident. I didn't do it on purpose. Fuck you. So yeah, so where did you invite? Y'all went out somewhere. What happened? What happened? Did you fuck her that night?
No.
Where did y'all go?
Now you got me giving up places and shit.
No, but it was like was it a place? It was a location.
We went to a place. We had like some sushi and shit.
Oh, okay. So it was a date.
Yeah. I was still trying to. I mean, of course.
It's
not going down then, or necessarily when I wanted to. You know what I mean? I understand y'all choice type shit, but I'm a charm out here, so we're gonna do our thing until we get there.
Okay. That's how you're supposed to go. That's called courting. You were courting.
Yes.
And that's what we want. We want to be courted.
You don't know if this man was trying to court you or not.
It don't even matter because nigga, you're 29. You graduated high school in 2014. I don't trust you. I don't trust you at that point because it's just like nigga, you graduated high school late and you can't even tell me why.
But I appreciate your vetting process. Because none of that shit made sense.
But it was like, it had potential. It was going to give movie. I'm like, I tripped. He caught my fall. It was very much like on some like, on some like, how it is like in them Lindsay Lohan movies or whatever, you trip. Oh my gosh.
Lindsay Lohan
I bump into him at the oh my God, I didn't know. He's my soulmate. I was just going into Starbucks real quick and get my latte, and I tripped on the way inside Starbucks, and he caught my fall, and he was just like, "Oh, what's your name?" And I thought I was in a movie for a second. Cause listen, he really caught my I'm dead ass. He caught my fall. It was gonna be over for me, and it was gonna be so embarrassed, even more embarrassing than it was when I tripped. It would have been over for me. But yeah, that's yeah. I was pissed. Yeah, that really pissed me off. I just want to. It's given very much like what the white man giving. What is the white? What the white men are? What are the white men giving? Because this is just crazy. Okay, it's crazy. Question. It's crazy.
You feel that way, but why is it offensive if black men feel that way? Not defending that. I love black women, but I'm asking, as a black woman, why do you feel so? Or if you do, feel a way about.
I never feel a way about black men dating white men. Dating white women. I don't like it when black men speak down on black women in regards to white women. I don't like that.
Same.
Yeah.
Same. Because honestly, they'll never equate to our queens.
Period. I know that's right there. You say all the right stuff because he already know. He already know y'all ain't shit. But anywho. But yeah, so that's what that is. So anywho, so on to the top. Anybody want to give any life updates before I get into the topics real quick? Did you have any life updates, J-Rob? No, nothing interesting happened. You usually be having some stories, some things be going down and within these walls. Nothing happened. That was spicy. You can tell me off camera. You can tell me off camera. J-Rob always know the tea. People always tell him the tea, but he just keep the tea under wraps. But yeah. He's just someone that you're comfortable with telling your tea to. You know what I'm saying? Huh? It's for the book. Yeah, J-Rob don't tell.
Damn, Jay got a book on
J-Rob don't tell. But he just know, whatever. Anywho. So these past few weeks have been very very ghetto and very eventful and just very. This is just a lot going on. I don't even know where you want to start. Where do you want to start at, Darius? Because I'm gonna shout my list out real quick. I got the Keke Palmer stuff. I got the Diddy and Cassie stuff on the list. I got the Megan and Partisan Fontaine stuff on the list, and I do want to touch on, since you guys are both musical experts, I do want to touch on the Andre 3000 situation for a sec, but we can do that after the mess. But so what? So where you want to go first? I got the Keke, the Diddy, the Megan. What you want to do first?
I'm gonna let you choose.
No, Darius, you're a guest today. You have to choose one. We're gonna cover all of it, but just choose one.
Right. You're gonna give background on each one, right?
Yes.
All right, we can start with the Keke joint.
Okay, so with the Keke stuff,
I feel a way about this one personally.
Okay, I would love to, because his name Darius.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's bad representation out here, man. That's bad representation.
Yeah. So, just a brief summary, because it's still going on, I guess, with the Keke and Darius stuff. So, So if you guys haven't been living under a rock, I guess Keke Palmer and her boyfriend Darius broke up. Right now they're in a custody battle, and there were claims of Darius having an abusive history against Keke Palmer, and then Darius is coming back saying that he wasn't, but then also Darius is like unleashing receipts of is giving out receipts of Keke has her abusive side to her, and there were some recordings of Keke's mom going off on Darius. Usher got put in it somehow. I should
lit that match.
Huh? You said what?
I should lit that match.
It was just a lot going on. It's just very messy. And it's always sad when there's a baby involved. And Darius's brother, his name is Saronis Jackson. He's an actor. He hopped in it in Darius's defense. So then now that he hopped in it, they're digging up Saronis's the brother's dirt. He's having a custody situation with his baby mother. It's just a lot going on right now. I think it's an active court case at the moment. But like I said, it's always sad when there's a child involved. But yeah, what do you guys think?
That's a lot.
Do you guys so when it comes to custody situations and just things like that, as men, how do you feel about I do, there is, sometimes there is an upper hand when it comes to being a mother. Like you're
Absolutely.
the mom, and you're the mom, and you're you make a certain amount of money, and so it's like you have that like advantage over the man sometimes. Like I mean, when it comes to things like when it comes to domestic situations like that, like how do you guys feel? When it as men, how do you guys feel when it comes to your position in situations like that?
To be honest,
yeah,
it's unfair.
Why?
To start off, you don't have a say about this baby. Y'all get pregnant or whatever, and you decide I don't want it. She decides she does. That's a done deal. But you're still expected to be responsible for this child. But on the other hand, if she didn't want it, she could be off with it, and nobody bats an eye. But then when you want to be active, everything is honestly catered to mothers. I feel like that could be true for most cases. I feel like when it comes to situations where the dad has the upper hand, I feel like the dad has to like damn near prove that she's like a crackhead or something, or like shit like that. Yeah, 100% unsuitable.
Yeah,
for him to get the upper hand.
Yeah, or like you have to make more money than her somehow, or something. Even then you don't. Yeah,
you're not winning that. You just paying more child support.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's just like I said, like recordings came out. It's just a lot going on. I've like seen all the social media posts. I've seen like all like the bloggers like break things down, because when it comes to this stuff, like when it comes to like celebrities and the shit that goes down, like all the scandals and stuff, these people leak information to bloggers into the shade room and all that stuff. These people, their camps leak information. So like I watch there's bloggers that I like to watch, and I know for a fact that like people on Darius' side leaked certain information, like leaked the recordings, leaked, certain things. But like, I will say this though, like me just watching the posts and watching all the things that unravel, I do this as a woman. I do want to, I just feel like as a woman, sometimes I jump to the woman's defense sometimes. And I just kind of like, for me, I'm not speaking about any other girl, but for me, sometimes I tend to like disregard other things if it's not in the woman's favor. And I think that I'm learning that just by like dissecting certain things and just being more open-minded and just like, critically thinking sometimes, like, like there's always multiple sides to different stories. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes people can, both parties can be at fault, or both parties can be toxic. Both parties can play a role in the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So I think this is a very interesting case. I think a lot of different public cases are very interesting, even with the Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion stuff. Like all the variables that all the variables that contributed to that situation are very interesting. Even the Jonathan Majors thing with the whole situation with that, and like it's always just very interesting.
He said,
and then also just like the court of law in general is just like this law in general is just very interesting.
I think bottom line, we got to learn how to get out of these situations early on. Like the fact that they all have these recordings and stuff, like, so you've been expecting this. Like, if I interact with my spouse or whatever, I don't want to be recorded. You know what I mean? Like, so you obviously had reason. Like, I'm gonna start recording this motherfucker. That right there should tell you get out. Yeah,
it's that. But I feel like Keke Palmer, she has a lot of things on her. Like, she's famous, she's rich. She has a lot of things that like help her, like benefit her. And with Darius, we never knew him. We never knew about him. We know him now through her, and he happens to have a brother that acts too. But like we never knew him. So it's just like he doesn't have like that same ground that Keke does. So like Keke has all these things in her favor. So it's just like, it's like, she could sit there and say like, oh, he hits me, and like we'll just believe it. But like it's like he needs some sort of power. He needs some sort of control somehow. So he records, like I guess he recorded that one time, when shit went down. And it's like, look, this is y'all sweetheart. This y'all queen. She over here, with her mother on the phone calling Usher gay, spilling tea on Usher. Oh, she over here is admitting, because that's in one recording she admitted that she would hit him, and he didn't hit her first. Like she would hit him off some argument shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like
I was not hip to all that.
Yeah, so it's just things like that where it's just like it's just very interesting to just like see. I just feel like just the court system in general, it is very interesting. When it comes to DV, domestic violence, like all that can just be very. It's just you know. I don't know. It just can be very interesting. Just very. It can be a lot of gray areas there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I have to say about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to the survivors of domestic violence.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big support.
Yeah. Yeah. It got heavy a little bit, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember what I said at the beginning, so I was like, let me make sure they know where I stand in this. Just so y'all, you know what I mean?
Anywho, okay, so
just so y'all know where I stand in this.
So y'all. So with the so how much do y'all know about this Diddy and Cassie stuff? Because that really took me out.
I don't know about that, but shout out to Diddy for signing that check so soon.
Yeah, because it's very much he did all that shit. That's
the only thing I'm saying.
It's very much he did all that shit.
That's the only thing I'm saying.
It's given very much he did all of that.
Survivors out here.
Because I guess she was because she was serious like you so what you said what
it's just interesting like
it ain't that interesting when it comes to the
okay, go ahead.
When it comes to the Diddy stuff it's been so many rumors for so long, but then also like when it comes to Cassie spilling the beans, it's like it's because she was with him for like how many years? Like 10 plus years. So it was like and she's always quiet. She don't talk.
Maybe there was a reason why.
Yeah, it was a reason. It was plenty of reasons why. Because I read some of them court documents. It was crazy. He crazy. But yeah, so you know, so of course she filed the lawsuit, whatever, and she was suing him for $30 million, to my understanding. And so before she went in with the lawsuit, I guess they were in talks behind the scenes, like, you know, I guess he rejected, like, you know, I guess in private, you know, she was like asking for a certain amount because of the, you know, things that went down, and he just kept rejecting it and stuff. And you know, she finally went public with the lawsuit or whatever, and it was like a good maybe 1 or 2 days of like all of Diddy's dirt, all the shit that went down, like in while they were together in the past, all the shit that went down, it was like a whole frenzy. And like it was shit like I guess Cassie used to mess with Kid Cudi at one point. He blew up Kid Cudi's car, but before he blew up Kid Cudi's car, he got Kanye West's house burglarized, because at first he thought that Cassie was messing with Kanye West, and then so it was that whole thing, and then it was the thing with the, you know, with the men. People love saying that he likes to dibble and dabble in that arena. You know what I'm saying? So that was already confirming some certain things that people already were saying. It was just a lot going on. So I just feel like, for me, I just think that, you know, he definitely didn't want this to go to trial, because it really would have unraveled like a lot, like even more things that were coming out.
Yeah, because they still talk about that Pac thing with him. So.
Oh yeah.
But I honestly would never want to have a famous relationship like that. Like all the shit you do with your jump, or, you know, good times, bad times, whatever, if that shit come back out.
It was more so that he was abusive to her
on the fucking news or some shit. It's wild.
It was more so that he was abusive, and like that there was like, you know, rape involved and things like that. Yeah. So I don't know. So they settled the case within like a day, and I just feel like, you know, he didn't want it to go to trial because the shit was true. And on top of that, like, imagine, like, you have these children, he has kids, he has a whole legacy. He has a child that's like 1 year, like that he just had like last year. Like, it's just you have all these things going on, and I feel like going to trial would have just tarnished his legacy, in my opinion. And I just feel like people were upset that she settled as well, because I guess they wanted him to go to court. They wanted to, like, for him to pay for his crimes and stuff, and like fully like pull the mask off of, like, you know, this Diddy monster or whatever. For me.
But 30 M's is a tough thing to say goodbye to. Like 30 M's for her to be like, nah, I'm gonna take this shit to trial.
Yeah, like she wanted to. So I think that she was going to win the case. She was suing him for $30 million. She was taking him to trial. If she had won the case, she would have won $30 million. But I feel
Did
like
she not get 30 M's?
No, I feel like she got more than 30. They settled behind the scenes. So I know for sure that she got more than 30 M's. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, so I know for sure that she got more money because like they settled behind the scenes. He was like, you know, to the point where like it's like, okay, fine, here, shut the fuck up, take it here, take these 100. I think at least she probably gave her 100 M's.
Who's her current husband situation?
That white man, that personal trainer. It's also. I mean, all that suffering that she had to endure though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know the situation.
Yeah,
I'm not discrediting her at all.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I just feel like so they settled behind the scenes. First of all, okay, so it was a quick ass settlement. The shit went out. It was up for 48 hours, and they settled behind the scenes because it was getting too real. Niggas was speaking out. Danny Kane was speaking out. Making a Band was speaking out. All the niggas, B5 and all them was speaking out. Everybody was speaking out. All these bad boy niggas that ain't nobody here else speaking out. All these niggas are speaking out.
The niggas who
They pulling up old shit that he buried. They pulling up the fact that remember when he used to mess with J-Lo and it was that shootout at the club and then J-Lo was like, oh, I'm not fucking with you niggas no more. That's why they broke up. The Shine shit came back up. The motherfucking Tupac shit came back up.
Talking about stuff that we already knew about.
And then they bringing up the fact that he's responsible for Diddy's for Biggie's death. They trying to bring up the baby mother that passed away. He killed Kim Porter. All these things was coming up. And the fact that he blew up Kid Cudi's car and Kid Cudi came out and was like, yeah, that's true, he did. It's just all these things that are happening. So it's just like there was probably even more going on that like when you go to court they're going to unravel all that shit. They're going to bring up witnesses. They're going to unravel all that shit. So it's like all this whole court case would have overshadowed Diddy's legacy and it would have been done. You would have lost whatever endorsement deals he has coming up or all that shit. So he'd rather just settle behind the scenes and keep it pushing. But I know for a fact that he settled that shit behind. I know for a fact she got more than 30 M's. She probably got triple that. Because you know it was just. Like, you know, be quiet. She probably got a triple to 30 M's, at least 100 M's, and he probably gave her a new NDA, and then he was like, here, shut the fuck up. Don't say shit else to me no more. Don't bring up no old shit no more. Shut the fuck up. Here. You're set for life at this point. Shut the fuck up. In my opinion.
How rich do you got to be to start giving chicks NDAs?
What you mean?
I'm just saying, just like in general.
All these niggas keep giving these hoes NDAs.
Like...
all these niggas give hoes.
Can we get a paralegal on the next one so I can start get some NDAs?
First of all, Diddy is a billionaire.
We need to get the
Diddy is a on paper. Diddy is a billionaire.
For sure.
Yeah, he got NDAs. Beyonce be giving niggas NDAs. Everybody be giving these niggas NDAs.
Giving everybody NDAs.
You should.
Yeah. Just off of GP.
If you're a certain industry and you got some shit going down, it's some shit, you know. To my understanding, remember when he gave back publishing to like his old bad boy artists and stuff. And so Aubrey O'Day of Danny Kane, one of the things that she said was, so she rejected it, of course, because she always been on Diddy neck. She rejected it, of course, but she was saying like, you know, this is bogus. Like, this is not really no real shit. Is not really going to benefit us. Like, this is bogus. And then, you know, the agreement under them getting their publishing back, the agreement that he had said was, here's your publishing back only if you sign this NDA again and you can't speak bad on me. You can't speak of any experiences that you had with me. You can't speak about anything that went down behind closed doors. You can't say nothing. So I don't know. I mean, I don't really know. I still don't really understand the whole publishing thing. Where like how like, you know, if you're not an artist that's like still current right now, does publishing even like benefit you at this point? Like, you know, even if people aren't using your music right now. So like, does it really like? Oh, go ahead. The producer in the background.
I'll be chilling. You said, does it really benefit?
I mean, yeah, like, does it really benefit? Like, you know, does it really benefit? If you're okay, I'm just make a name. Faith Evans.
Okay.
She was on Bad Boy, right? Mm-hmm. She got her publishing back. Let's say that. Is that really beneficial to someone like Faith Evans?
Yes.
Why?
Because she have a catalog.
Okay. But why though? Like, I mean, you know, like she has a catalog, but when it comes to the publish, like, you know, are we playing her? Is it the same as masters or no?
It's the same kind of. Yeah, it's like the same thing. Yeah, it's like the same shit. But yeah, it's basically she has a catalog, so then she can get paid from that. Like,
pay from that when though? When does that?
So she get it licensed. She get it on like a soundtrack.
Okay, but it's
like
not.
That.
She's not active right now. Faith Evans is not active right now.
But you never know. A movie might pick the damn song up. You never know. It's just a you never know thing. It's a never know thing. But the fact that she has a publishing puts her in a better position to leverage the money that she will get from that like movie or whatever. If somebody was to pick the song up like this year,
okay,
next year type
so
of
someone
deal,
pick a song up in a movie soundtrack. How much would that? What's the number? What's the number given?
whatever her fee is, whatever she want to charge. She probably charge like 20 bands or something. You never know. 20 bands that she would probably
20 bands for a Fifth Evan song
never know
in a movie in 2023, 24.
You never know. You never know. You never know.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying. Like you never know. Yeah, like you never know. She might get 50. You know, I heard whatever her fee is, whatever she charging. When she have her publishing, like she has more leverage.
Okay, so can you explain also when people like Justin Bieber or Justin Timberlake or whatever, when they sell their what is it when they sell their masters, or what is it when they what was the thing they were doing? They were selling their masters.
Yeah, their masters, right?
Like
right.
So and they sell it for like $300 million. Mm-hmm.
So
what's the logic behind that? What's the number talk when it comes when it's that?
When it's that, so it's either whatever their terms were. I don't know what their terms were, but sometimes it's just for them to cash out to take that $300 million to invest in something else.
Okay,
right.
But they do this why?
To cash out,
right? To cash out, but
cash
they
out.
do this right now. People like Justin Bieber, who can still drop a song and get a quadrillion streams.
Right, it's past shit.
Huh?
So it's like, right.
Yeah, on past work, yeah. But he's
exactly. Yeah.
What I'm saying is
That's the
he's
cash
doing
out
this, but okay, so like he's doing that, and he's still an active, popular artist. He's selling his masters. What is it? Publishing
masters.
He's selling his masters for 300 M's. Mm-hmm. But someone like Bad Boy people, they're getting their publishing back because it gives them that sort of power. But like it's just like
it's two different artists. It's two different people. Like,
but it's
taking the bet.
Pause. He's cashing this in because in the future he may not think that his music will right.
So they taking it based on betting on the fact that it will.
And that's what it
will be worth the 300 M's. Like they can get that and recoup the shit.
Right.
When they sell their shit.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But
so
when someone
whatever movie, commercial, whatever they want.
That's understandable because you're Justin Bieber. You're still popular.
Right.
But when someone like Faith Evans or there's any bad boy artist that's not that popping right now anymore or whatever, is that even still a beneficial situation?
It just depends. Like it all. Really
it's iffy, right? When you're getting your publishing back and you're not like a popular artist anymore. Mm-hmm. It's iffy though, right? It's not really giving.
You're taking your bet on whatever else you can sell this music on.
It's really just depends. Like it really just all depends. Like it all depends. Like Sir Mix-a-Lot. Like
that's different. That's different. That's
he
different.
Owns his publishing. He gets all.
He better own his motherfucking publishing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like he owns his publishing, so he get his money directly to him. You know what I'm saying? Like they would get their money directly to them, type of deal, instead of going through Bad Boy, then getting like half or whatever. Exactly. It's crazy.
I don't know. I just feel like him giving back that publishing now.
But it's not worth It's probably not worth a lot. Like how Aubrey was saying.
Yeah, because she said no. She said she was like, yeah, I called my group and I told them no. She was like, no, I can get an Amazon show right now for us and we can make more money than no.
Yeah, because
get this bullshit this bullshit back and then sign another NDA where I can't say shit about him. No.
Yeah, because the checks dwindle down anyway. It depends, but it all dwindles down.
Yeah. So it's like, what are you really doing? Is this you giving back this? Is it really giving?
It ain't giving. That's why they got build a catalog like Justin and everybody else and Dream and all them. Like Irv Gotti did the same shit too.
What?
Like so like master. I think he licensed it though. He did like a licensing deal. So
Ashanti and them don't own their stuff?
I think they do.
He said he wasn't giving that shit up.
Something like that, right? He said some shit like I don't know what they do.
So he owns the publishing or the.
He said that's the only way he makes money off of this shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So he ain't giving shit up.
Yeah. Keep your masters. Don't sell your masters. Don't sell them.
I mean, if you never owned it in the first place, what can you do?
You can't do nothing, right?
So do Ashanti and them do Ashanti and Ja Rule on them? Do they? I'm sure. I mean, they're performing still to this day.
Right.
So they make the money from shows and stuff. But do they make the money from the music?
So
Irv is shopping it to a movie.
Can they hear him? I don't know.
Oh. I was about to say. Oh no! Before you say, I was about to say if they re-record their songs like Taylor Swift did, then that's a
I
master
see why, but
right
that's
there.
Taylor Swift. You see, you're comparing like it's,
No,
it's,
I'm just giving you a like scenarios. You know what I'm saying? Like that's if they re-recorded, that's their master type of deal. Like so they own that side of it.
But when they need permission to re-record it because they don't own it, right?
No, they don't need permission.
Because I think JoJo did the same. TLC did the same thing. And JoJo did the same thing too. She re-recorded her shit too.
Now that's their master.
Okay. So they don't need permission to re-record. Why? Why?
They don't need that.
But if they don't own the music, it's not illegal for them to re-record the music.
It's not illegal to do that. You can re-record this shit.
Yeah. You wrote it?
Yeah, that would just be the new master.
That's your intellectual property.
Exactly. It's like your likeness. Like the Heard the podcast too. Like think about it like that. You won't sell your masters. You don't do that. like everything that you have done so far, that's your masters. You know what I'm saying? If somebody was to lease that shit from you, they gonna write you that $300 million. You would definitely take it $300 million. Somebody asked you for your masters, right?
What you gonna say?
I don't remember.
But no, we was talking about re-recording things and stuff like that. Like I was saying, like you don't need permission to do that, or yeah,
It's your intellectual property.
It's after. I think it's after like a certain amount of years where you can re-record.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what. So like 10-year period or something like that, and you can re-record it and get your masters. That would be your master.
Every time like we switch mics, then the other one starts talking. Sorry that half of y'all missed what J Rob said.
They could probably hear in the background. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What you think? I just I don't know. The music industry, when people talk about the music industry and they say that they can't deal with it, I don't blame them because it's a lot. It's just like,
Bro,
how can you make money?
About the music industry?
What?
You get like less than pennies for a stream.
Yeah.
But like, yo, these people is killing it on OnlyFans, bro. Like, we need to start releasing albums on OnlyFans, bro.
And also, this is the sidebar. So remember that the girl, ice cream so good. Yes. That girl. You know what I'm talking about, Darius?
I don't.
What? The NPC girl, she does the NPC stuff on TikTok. She became famous. Like she was like, ice cream so good.
I'm not on TikTok, so yeah,
me neither. But she's like famous.
Okay.
So the girl, she went viral, or she's famous or whatever right now, right? So like a lot of times people, not even just her, like people, a lot of like viral people, they become viral and then they drop songs randomly. Like, and now you're a rapper now. It's weird, right? And so like they were saying, like I think someone was criticizing her about like, why are you rapping? You should go try to act or something or do something else. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like she was trying to defend the fact that she is dropping music and shit like that. Just like random music, whatever, nothing too crazy. But I was thinking, like, for me, I'm just thinking, like, of course they're going to drop they went viral, of course they're going to drop a song, because like I feel like dropping a song and becoming a rapper overnight, I feel like that's the cheapest route. That's like the easiest route. I feel like anyone can buy studio time and just become a rapper for real. Like I feel like it's harder for you to like book an acting gig somewhere or do something else somewhere. I feel like I think that's the easiest route to do. Like when you become viral, drop a song. What do you think?
Yeah, because you don't need nothing like to be an actor or whatever. You need a movie, you need a show, you need something credible. Or even just like having a brand or like selling something. Yeah. It's cheaper to become a rapper, because if you want to sell some shit, you gotta go into the LLC, get the merch and get the material, get it designed and get it. It's kind of messed up that we're known as like the backdoor career to go to.
You said what? You said
what?
What?
Hey, if you can't do nothing else,
drop a song.
I got
or something.
a nigga with some beats.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could probably Gucci Mane this jump.
Yeah. But then it's just like, when it comes to that, are they making money off of that for real?
Bro, let me tell you, you're the last person to get paid. Like, yeah. You paying the producer, you paying your engineers, you paying for mixing, mastering videos, everything. And then you get 0.00089 cent on each song that's played.
Was it DistroKid?
Provided it was
DistroKid, they get money from Distro. Is it DistroKid?
Whoever you just decide to go with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you playing a song on iTunes, that nigga's getting less than pennies for it. So.
I remember Chloe Bailey. She was talking with somebody on some interview, and Chloe and Holly, when they first came out and stuff, they still, I feel like they still write their own stuff too. Like they still like are really big in writing most of their stuff. So Chloe, she produces too. Like she's produced a lot of Chloe and Holly's records and stuff. And she was saying,
Yeah, I was gonna talk about that with the Andre thing. I think that is the Andre album. I listened to like 3 minutes of that shit.
I didn't listen to it yet.
To be honest, but I think it's kind of genius in the fact that he know like other hip hop heads are gonna be on it, so they could just really just chop his shit up and make new songs with it and put it in.
It can be in movies too. The instrument for movies too.
Yeah,
it can be,
exactly. You might not hear that shit banging somewhere, but he gonna make money off of that junk.
So when you listen to it, what'd you think about it?
I mean, it was instrument. It was like I was getting a massage somewhere type shit. It was, it was all right. Again, it's going to pan out for him later.
Yeah.
He not gonna go platinum off of this one.
I don't think he give a fuck. He living his life. He
found
found being regular. He be walking to Whole Foods and shit with a backpack and just chilling.
He definitely don't give a fuck.
But now what I was saying was, so I was watching an interview somewhere. Chloe was just saying, because she produces as well, and she was saying, I think it was talking about how like being nominated or something like that. So she was saying that she can't be nominated for like certain like production credits or like producer of the year, like things like that. She can't be nominated for like production or things like that because she's producing within her group. Like she's a part of the. If it was someone else doing it, that's cool. But she's in the group. She's the singer in the group, so she wouldn't be recognized for production, or she wouldn't be paid for production either.
Why not?
She wouldn't be paid for production either because she's in the group. She's the artist in the group, so she wouldn't get benefits from being a producer in the group. And she was also
produced this record.
Huh?
I said the group didn't produce the record,
but she's in the group though. She's a part of the group though. That's fucked up, right? But she was explaining. She was like, yeah, like
it's gotta be some kind of business.
It's a business
legality
thing,
shit.
and
like
is that? And then also she was like, yeah, like I don't get paid as a producer to produce because it's because I'm in the group. I can't get a production. Like I can't get paid from production or nothing like that. And then she was saying, like she even said like what you said, like you don't really make money off of music. She's like the music is basically like the commercial for you. And 100%. you'll get money from the shows and shit, but depending on what kind of deal you got, because I don't know, whatever the fuck deal you got, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but you'll get paid from the shows and stuff. The music is like a commercial.
Yeah,
it's the promo product.
And that's fucked up, bro.
That's crazy.
We create the vibes for life, and we get nothing for like the Bama who owned Spotify or came up with Spotify.
What's his name again?
Make music.
What's his name again?
he's like. Millions and millions, maybe billions of dollars.
What's his name again? Who did Spotify again?
Music and does not make music. That is wild.
What's his name again? I forgot. Some white man, right?
Yeah. I mean, most of them are.
Yeah. But that's just like, but it's just crazy because like now that I just know the ins and outs, because you would think like just people, you should never get fooled by what's on the outside. Some of these people that be rapping and singing probably be broken than me, broken than you.
Facts. I never said I was broke.
Right, but you know what I'm saying. Like we think that we see Sexy Red on stage. I'm not saying she broke. We know she rich, but like we just see people like that on stage. Like you're like even with like the whole.
Is she rich or is she advanced rich?
I don't know. I'm not gonna get into that too much. I don't know. I think that
yep.
I think that
Scratch
she may
that
be
off the record.
I don't think that she's signed to a major label though. But then like just for example, right? It's right now it's the 50th year of hip hop, so we getting all these people that coming out. Chingy coming out on stage with all these people. Someone like Chingy, right?
I forgot about that dance, and I was sad that y'all reminded me of it.
I like the way you do that right there. The chicken head, yeah.
Chicken head.
But like someone like him, like I'm just giving it for an example. No shit on Chingy. Like someone like him, like I I'm not saying he's broke or whatever, but like I'm not going to sit there and assume that he's just rich because like when was the last time he booked a show? Like when was his last hit? When was his like we don't see it like so how can we assume that people have all this money?
Yeah, you can't like necessarily go back to a regular job after this either.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
You can't be a manager of a Home Depot after you sold like.
And you see how they did that Bill Cosby got the Bill Cosby actor when they saw him at the Whole Foods.
Whole Foods.
And started cutting up. Yeah.
Hey, you know, he's probably making good wages at that job. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure he was paying his bills, but y'all, you see how y'all be cutting up when y'all see somebody at the damn Whole Foods?
Going in on him. Hey, that man practiced acting for most of his life.
But we only saw him on the Cosby Show. We didn't see him nowhere else.
We saw him after that. He
When?
got opportunities after that.
After they went viral, Tyler Perry was, and then he was on the Power.
Yeah, he was like a lawyer or some shit.
Yeah. I don't know. So it's like you thinking that these people are rich, they're not rich. Oh, that's crazy.
Money goes, man.
It's just like the music industry is like a predatory. It's just crazy. It's crazy. I don't blame people like Rihanna and them. Like, why would she go back to me for what?
So like Ludacris, right? He got that Fast and Furious. He been riding that wave.
You better ride that wave. Him and Tyrese.
Yeah, I ain't mad at him.
Because
you know what's fucked up I think about sometimes. Remember it was like the first or the second jump. Ja Rule was in it, but that jump didn't pan out. I think 50 Cent kind of killed them opportunities.
What you mean?
I'm saying Ja Rule was in that jump. Like,
if Fast and Furious,
Ludacris was in that shit. Like, this nigga's eating off of that shit well.
Yeah,
and we forgot about Ja Rule.
Yeah,
50 Cent.
I mean, he out doing festivals and shit with Ashanti, getting booked with Ashanti and stuff like that. Yeah,
for sure, get that show money.
Yeah.
He could have got that movie money though.
Yeah, because that movie money, ain't that movie money different than TV money? Because the TV actors are the ones on strike, right? They're the ones that were striking because TV people don't get paid as much, but the movie stars, they be getting a lot of these
movie people don't come back to music.
For what?
For what?
You have to just love it. You have to be passionate about it at that point.
Yeah.
Because Ludacris, he'll pop out at if JD bring him out on stage. Yeah, he'll pop out for JD real quick. Yeah. You did some records with JD, cool. I'll pop out for you real quick. But I'm over here making the Fast and Furious. Like I'm over here.
Yeah. I make this $1 million for how many M's, and I gotta go out on stage every night for a couple $100 that grand. I mean, it's nothing to blink at over here, but
yeah. Even Rihanna said when she was coming up, she was like, I wanted to get to a point where like, I want to be well off. I don't want to have to tour to make money. Who wants to do that?
It's literally getting up and going somewhere in order to make $1.
Yeah.
And we trying to get away from that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get them residual dollars, baby.
Even when people like 2 Chainz and all of them, 2 Chainz and them, he has like Amazon, because I think he's like be hosting Amazon shows and stuff now, and just like
on Thursday nights with after Thursday Night Football.
Oh, he do stuff on football days too. Yeah. What he be doing through Amazon? Or?
Yeah, on Amazon.
See,
they do like live concerts and shit.
And I feel like even people like Snoop Dogg, like he ended up getting
Snoop is the GOAT.
Yeah, but he alley-ooped so many things. Like he's just
everything.
He don't have to make music. When's the last time he dropped a song?
It don't matter. He on Corona commercials every day.
Yeah, he had a Martha Stewart TV show and all types of shit. He'll come out. Dr. Dre give him a call. Hey, I'm about to do Super Bowl real quick. He go, yeah, okay, sure, I'll do it.
Have you seen Snoop cereals?
Huh?
You seen Snoop Dogg cereals?
He has cereal now?
Yes. There's cereal in the store, any given store you go to.
I think Snoop Dogg is like the most famous rapper. Bro, you think he's the most famous rapper?
Absolutely. He got songs in India.
Who?
No bullshit. I'm not even joking. He has songs. He got Bollywood songs. He got gospel songs. He got children. If you go on iTunes, Apple Music, whatever you use, Snoop Dogg like lullabies for kids. Oh yeah. No lie.
Wow.
Yeah. Snoop got his hands in that.
He really like who would have known like this like thug from Compton. No, my bad, Long Beach, right?
Yeah.
Who knew this thug from Long Beach on Death Row Records would be
always say thug.
Not the but what I'm saying in quotes this thug, what I'm saying, like this people, when they first sure. NW came out, they was like these thugs or what I'm saying. So like this, who knew this thug would like alley-oop into this like major, like he don't even have to do shit. Yeah. Just make an appearance. I bet you how much
he just quit smoking. But
he ain't quit, but that's a lie.
You know he gonna alley-oop that into?
A TV show.
Edibles.
I know it was some bullshit, nigga. You been smoking for long as I live. You ain't about to stop smoking, nigga.
So what? I mean, can we still smoke Snoop Dogg OG?
I haven't tried his strain. I haven't tried his strain. What's it giving? Have you tried it before?
Yeah, it's honestly I like it, but only with the purpose of trying to go to sleep. It's giving sleepy. It's an indica.
It's an indica. Yeah. Okay. But then Meek Mill want to hop in and say like, I'm giving a smoke too. So I'm guessing you want to hire him to like do what?
Yeah.
I guess is what is happening because it's like this is like very much like a gag. But yeah, so who else is famous? Famous as Snoop Dogg?
The Meek Mill and Rick Ross album was decent.
It was. I
I
didn't get to listen to it yet, but I did see him.
With Tiana Taylor on there.
I did see him freestyle on Funk Flex. He was going off.
Okay.
He was going off. But you said it was solid?
I like it. It's a lot of like I feel like tag team projects that's just real decent. Like
because why not?
2 Chainz and
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne jump.
Mm-hmm.
I like that jump.
Did you listen to the YG Tiger one? I liked it.
Okay.
You don't like them?
I didn't listen to it.
I like the Cali shit. I'm into the Cali shit a lot.
Okay.
I love the Cali shit.
Cool.
Okay. Real quick though, I have one more. Do I care about this? Ooh, I'll do the Tyler thing real quick, and I just want to see what you have to say about this.
What's Tyler?
Tyler the Creator.
Okay.
What's up with him? So he was on. I didn't watch the full interview yet. I've been meaning to because I do like Nardwuar. I think Nardwuar is pretty cool, and I always enjoy Tyler the Creator's interviews, and like he's a music enthusiast, and he's hilarious. I love him. I love Tyler Creator interviews and Vince Staples interviews. I can watch those all day.
Yo, both of them dudes are hilarious.
They're hilarious. So I'll just play this clip real quick because he was going off, and we can just like discuss and then move on to music, and we can be done.
Sometimes I'll do these,
can you hear it?
And I'll talk about music, and sometimes I'll do these and I'll talk about music, and I'll be like, oh, this was recorded at this studio, this is track this came out this year, and it could probably be annoying, but we're at a point where a musician who you know for music is being interviewed on a platform about music, talking in detail about music, his passion and what he's known for, and people are like, why does he keep doing that? But if I was on here gossiping or talking about so-and-so who got beef, oh man, people will feed into it. And it's like, no, we need to get back to talking about music. We need to stop fucking going sneaker shopping or fucking deep throating hot wings for an hour. Like, talk about your album, talk about music, talk about the 15 songs that you guys have spent time to get mixed and mastered and put your heart into and produced and did all these things, and then when the album comes out and it sells 2 copies, everyone's confused. But it's like they don't want to talk about the music or the album. They rather fucking go eat chicken wings and sneaker shop. And like, so I hope that overall every musician gets to a point where they sit and speak about their music and the music that they love, and the conversation about music just comes back, because the fact that you could get every song for $10, what that subconsciously I think does is have people like not respect music as worthy, and when people don't talk about it, that makes it. I just think that it's just not a lot of love in it, even from a fan perspective.
So he was on the Nardwuar show, giving that take on certain platforms, and I will say this real quick. I will always spend my money on a Tyler the Creator show. Anytime Tyler's in DC, I will spend my money and go, because he puts on a show. He has he not only has amazing music, and he has amazing production. He has amazing production when it comes to his music and to the stage. He has amazing showmanship, and he's a rapper, so like he doesn't have choreography and things like that like some of the girls do, but he still commands this. I love a live Tyler show. I will always pay to go see Tyler every single time he's in DC or Baltimore, whatever he comes to on this side of town. I will always pay. I love a Tyler show. I love his music. I love his appreciation. I think he has a good ear. I think he is very knowledgeable about music. I appreciate all his samples that he uses. I appreciate the instrumentation, all that stuff. But I will say this: Sean Evans from Hot Ones, that wing show he's called a stray, and the sneaker shopper guy called a stray. And I will say this: Tyler called a stray because I really, first of all, Sean Evans from Hot Ones, he's one of my favorite journalists. He's one of my favorite interviewers. His research, he always has amazing research. He's very thorough. I love that he knows how to disarm his guests, and I always pay it. Even when I'm interviewing people, I like to. You can tell, like like I always like to disarm my guests. disarm them, make them feel comfortable. And I also always want them to know that I am interested in what they're doing, and I've done my research in that. And I feel like Sean is always an amazing example in that. I think that Speedy Mormon is also always an amazing example when it comes to interviewing people and things like that. And so this is the thing. So Tyler actually, they called a stray or whatever, and Tyler actually clarified a little bit on his Instagram story the other day. But I will say this when it comes to what he said, though, in my own words, I think, of course they called a stray, but there's platforms for everything. Hot Ones doesn't just interview musicians; they interview actors, comedians, all types of stuff. And I just feel like there's platforms that are just meant for music, like the Apple One Beat show, that Ebro show with Nadeska and them on it. That's a music show. You go on there. You know what I'm saying? Or things like that. But it's just I think for me, he clarified on his story, but for me, in my own words, I just feel like that was just why did you use that as an example? That wasn't that, you know what I'm saying? It's just don't do that. And also if promotion in a rollout is always important for an artist, but if you're going on these shows and you sell 2 copies, don't blame the platform, honey. What's going on with you? Why is the artist not, why are they not drawing people in like that? You know what I'm saying? I feel like, it's all, the rollout, you should always go on a musical platform if you're an artist, but I feel like it's always good to go on a sneaker shopping thing to learn more about the rapper, or to go on Hot Ones, eat chicken wings and have fun, because, nowadays we're buying into the person, not just the music. We're buying into the person. You know what I'm saying? So it's always good, because it's not, like I said, we just discussed, music is not going to be, you're a musician, cool, whatever, that's not whatever, but you're a musician, cool, great. But if you want to be somewhere where you want to create a legacy and you want to have that income, you want to have that you want to create that empire, music, music is a cap to that. It's a cap to that. You know what I'm saying? To me, in my opinion, for example, when Offset just dropped his solo album, that whole rollout that he did, we went on all the platforms. He went on music platforms. He went on fucking I think did he go to Hot Wings or something? He went to Hot Wings at some point, but he went to all these different platforms aside from just music platforms. I thought that was great, because one, we grew up on Migos. We all know Migos, but he's solo now. That's fine, great. No, you roll your shit out. We need to get to know you some more. You know what I'm saying? Roll your shit out. That's what he did. I feel like I think his first week sales were what was it? His first week sales, it was 55. Was it 70 something K or something like that? 70 something, 65K, 75K. That's now. I feel like that's pretty good for first week. Your sophomore solo album. Your band member just passed away, and it's the whole situation. You finally got out your musical contract. It's a lot going on. You have a lot going on right now. I think that was good. I think his whole rollout was good. I feel like don't just stop at music, because music is just not, if you want to build that empire. Even with Tyler the Creator, he's a great musician, but Tyler, he has perfume, he has nail polish, he has a clothing line, he has all these other things that are making him rich. He has his own festivals now. Come on, Tyler, that it's a cap when it comes to music. You don't just need, when it comes to building a legacy in an empire. It's a cap to that.
What he was saying though is if you're a musician and you have music out, and you go on these platforms, talk about the music. Forget the drama. Forget all the, whatever car you just bought or whatever. Let's talk about the music. I think that was his.
But I feel like go on the right platforms though. Go on the right platforms.
But if you out promoting music, and you gonna pretty much take whatever platform you can. But yeah, you want to talk about the music. I don't want to talk about the bullshit.
I still feel like you should. I still feel like you should go on the right platforms.
Okay, so be more.
I don't know if you're a musician, you're a rapper, or singer.
I also like Hot Wings.
Me too. I love that show. But I feel like if you're a musician and people only care about your drama and not your music, look within. What's going on with you? Why is the music not sticking? In my opinion, I don't know.
Is that? I hate to name people.
Go ahead.
Is that what happened to City Girls?
First of all, you want me to get into that? You want me to get into that? Because it's something to say about that. You want me to get into that? Huh?
The same topic. Go ahead.
So what happened with the City Girls? Talking about why they sold five copies?
Yeah.
So they sold 5 copies or 2,000 copies, whatever. So they sold that because they even said it. First of all, their management, they don't have any management. And they announced their album the week of. There was no rollout for their album. That's the reason why. That's one reason why. And also, like, they're just not, the city girls, they're just not, it was just a lot going against them. JT was in jail the first 2 years, which is fine. She came out cool. They skyrocketed, certain, on their own right. But I just feel like you can tell that they're not very passionate about what they do. They're not really very passionate about music, in my opinion. They don't, I feel like they could do more groundwork. You can blame the management on certain things when it comes to rollouts and, like, you announcing your album literally the week before. Of course it's going to sell 5 copies. You didn't do any fucking promo. You're doing promo after the fact. That doesn't make any sense. It's going to sell 5 copies because you didn't do any fucking promo. There's no rollout. But then also you don't really, like they're they have nice looks and they wear the nice outfits. They have their boyfriend drama and this and that. Carisha over here doing her podcast, which is cool. Like, Carisha, cool. Like, I feel like that's her lane. Like, social media and, like, her, being a personality, that's her lane. But I just feel like with JT, I feel like she's a very talented rapper. I feel like she has a lot of potential, but I just feel like the passion isn't. I don't see the on the outside. I don't see the passion. You're a rapper. Why are you not on these radio shows on Funk Flex somewhere or on Sway on somewhere freestyling or rapping? You're a rapper. Rap. You're the rapper of the group. Rap. You can do all. She has so much access to different avenues. She has not utilized that. So I just feel like I don't feel bad when you sell two copies because there was no pro. Y'all have no management. Y'all have no real management. I don't know what's going on with QC. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know what they not doing with you. But then on top of that, like, even you as a rapper, you being this rich city girl, you being this put up girl, you with Uzi and you with Uzi. Why you not on Uzi's? Why you not doing songs with Uzi? What's going on with that? And then also, like, you're the rapper, JT. You're the rapper. Why are you not on these platforms rapping? Write a rap. You write your raps right. Write a rap and go on Funk Flex and rap like Megan Thee Stallion and all them do. You can rap, right? Because she was sitting there, because I watched the interviews. Because they talk like they want to. She said that, I want to be nominated for these, because they're never nominated for shit, for real. Not no real shit. They're never not, like, I want to be nominated for stuff. I want to be in the league with these girls. But what I don't see you doing the groundwork. Why aren't you rapping? You're a rapper. Rap. You put out one little solo song, cool, but that was not no real, like, you didn't really do no real push on that. It could have been, it's so much, she has so much money and access, there's no excuse as to why she's not utilizing her resources. So I don't feel bad when you sell 2,000 copies. Because Carisha, she don't really care. She with Diddy and all them. She got her little Revolt show. At the end of the day, she got her shit going on. She got her podcast going on. She got her little stuff going on. Cool. You're supposed to be the rapper, JT. You're the rapper. Rap. So I don't feel bad before you selling 2 copies. You should, because, like, what the fuck are you doing? No. That's totally on the city girls. Because, yeah, you have poor management. Cool, you got poor management. But JT, you're famous. Make some phone calls. Go on Funk Flex and rap. Go on the LA Leakers and rap. You live in New York with Uzi. Go on somewhere and rap. You're a rapper. Rap. If you're a singer, sing. You talk shit. Talk shit. Like me. I'm going to turn the mic on and I'm going to talk shit. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing the groundwork.
How closely related do you think their story is with that rap shit, John? Is it like the true story?
Yeah, I think they it's like based on, like, certain, like, things about them. Yeah, because at first, the first season, Issa Rae credited them as, like, executive producers.
Yeah. I started watching the second season and I saw their names on it too.
Yeah, she gave her, like, an EP credit because it's like sense.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. You're not rapping, JT. You're not rapping. It's like she gets mad when people call her lazy, but you're being lazy. Why aren't you rapping? Make a phone call and go on somebody's show and stop playing. You're JT from City Girls. Stop. You have no excuse. You have no excuse at all, and that's why y'all are flopping. No one cares no more. We have so many City Girls out right now. Sexy Red, Ice Spice. We have so many City Girls right now. We have so many girls. Even with Cardi B, you don't drop. You've been out for 7 years and you have one album out. What are you doing?
Killing it. I can tell you that.
She's killing it. She's rich. She's killing it. But sis, where's this sophomore album, babe?
Yo, I think this is probably tagging off of that whole Rick Ross and Meek Mill and 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne. I think Cardi and Megan should do a jump.
They should. I feel like that's overdue. I feel like it's overdue. I feel like at this point Megan needs to.
Yeah, she going through some shit.
I think that Megan needs to hurry up and just. Like I skipped that topic. I'm not going to go too much in that because it's too much. But I think that You know, she's finally free from her label, Megan Thee Stallion. Just, I feel like she can just. I'm fine with her dropping some more music, whatever. But I feel like I want Cardi to come out with one more sophomore album, and then she can do some joint project with somebody else. But right now, I don't know. But it was just overdue. It's long overdue. I feel like they could have did that when WAP came out or something. I don't know.
What do you think about the Drake and J. Cole tour?
I think that's pretty smart. I think it's pretty smart.
The cities that are on there though is
I think they were hitting cities that they didn't hit before. That Drake didn't hit before.
Yeah, but Cold and I don't know.
I don't know.
I looked at it. I was like, I'm going to none of these cities.
Yeah, I can't even go to the because the Pennsylvania, the Philly one, not even Philly. It's like Pennsylvania, somewhere deep Pittsburgh or some shit like that. I ain't about to go. No, I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah,
I go on YouTube and find some clips on YouTube. People be uploading whole shit on YouTube nowadays.
Hopefully it's fire though. The video was cool.
I didn't see the whole thing, but so Drake said something about how he was gonna step back from music. He said that like 2 weeks ago, but now he's dropping a tour. It's weird.
But yeah, he just came out with the Scary Hours jump.
I don't know.
Like
Maybe he was.
It was like 5 tracks.
I heard some of them last night, not all of them, but yeah.
That part is interesting too. It's like,
but you know, these rappers be sitting on like tons and tons of music.
He wasn't sitting on those. It's like, oh, these are shots fired. Every 5 songs is shots fired.
Pusha T?
No, on everybody.
Like who?
Yay.
He's still doing Yay?
Yeah. It was a bunch of people. Some Rihanna shit. Like,
he's still on that Rihanna shit?
Bro, he was on going at everybody,
bro. Ugh. He need to get that up.
5 songs. It's like.
What you think about A$AP Rocky before we close out? Well,
what about A$AP?
What do you think about him? What you think?
I fuck with him. But as an artist?
As an artist.
I fuck with him. He has the seasons for sure.
He has what?
He has seasons.
Mm-hmm. I feel like, you think Ferg kind of fell off? I honestly.
Ferg?
Yeah, I feel like kind of A$AP Ferg was my favorite out of the A$AP mob.
I don't think he fell off. He's just taking his time, you know. I don't think he fell off.
Mm-hmm. Do you think what do you think? I think he's dropping the album soon, A$AP Rocky. He should be, I think.
Yeah. I think I did read something about that.
But what do you think though? Like, what do you think about like his legacy? Like, do you think that he's like a pillar in hip hop, or like do you think that he what do you think his place is? What do you think his place is?
I'm not gonna say musically, but influentially, I think he's up there. He's not quite Kanye, but influentially as far as style and shit like that. Like, he's damn near up there.
Yeah. You think the Rihanna thing helps out? The Rihanna variable?
Wow.
Yeah.
Name one situation Rihanna doesn't help out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, she could be in any situation.
Yeah. I'm interested in listening to his album. I enjoy. Like I said, I enjoy A$AP Mob. I love the cozy tapes.
Do you think Rihanna will be on the album?
Of course.
Do you?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, she's gonna be on the album.
I wouldn't be disappointed if she wasn't on there. I think she's like.
But she's gonna be on. She's gonna be on there. Okay. She's gonna do a chorus, a hook or something. I don't know.
She might be cool in that shit. Like, it's like when you get a Beyonce jump and you don't get Jay-Z on there. You're like, okay.
But when was the last time you had a Beyonce album that Jay-Z wasn't on it?
This last jump?
What last joint? Renaissance?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, but he got a writing credit on there somewhere. Yeah.
I mean, so did Drake.
The
album goes, by the way.
What?
That Renaissance.
Yeah, of course. I was there. Front row. That was
okay.
Period.
You better tell him.
I was there. Row. Period, guys. Follow me on Instagram because you can see my outfit. It was really giving. I'm going to Doja Cat this month.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw Janelle Monáe
You saw her titties? Did she show her titties?
Not exactly her titties. I mean, she had the shirts with the nipples on them.
Oh, okay. Because she was in DC doing some like a rollout when the album first came out. She was at Eaton She was at the Eaton or Wild Days, whatever.
Oh, I mean,
flashed.
we've seen her titties before.
Yeah.
She's pretty free with that.
Yeah.
I saw her in Toronto though. It was cool. I actually saw both shows in Toronto.
Okay.
If you go over there, them shows is cheap.
Oh, I bet it was. Oh, in Toronto?
It was like $40.
You flew to Canada?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like $40.
Is Canada fun? I want to go there.
It was fun.
Okay.
It was fun. Yo. It was different.
So do you need a passport to go to Canada, right? Okay.
Shit was different. I went to like a 7-Eleven and bought like some sodas or some shit, right?
How much was the sodas?
I don't even remember. But the important part is when I bought them, the clerk is like, all right, now take take 2 fruit. And I'm like, I'm good, man.
Take 2
He's
fruit.
like, no, you gotta take 2 fruit. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He was like, you bought soda, we have to give you fruit.
Why?
I don't know why. He was like, the soda companies pay for it to offset. I don't know. It's something about the health care shit.
Okay.
So I was like, oh, all right, cool.
Okay.
It was real interesting. But no, the Janelle Monáe show was fucking fire.
Okay, I have to see. I have to figure. I have to. Damn, she already had the tour. She already came.
Done.
Yeah.
I can show you some clips.
Yes. I like her a lot. She really, yeah. I like her a lot. Her album's pretty good too.
Album's dope. I was kind of disappointed that Jadena wasn't on the tour no more.
What? He on some weird Hotepi shit. Ooh, I don't know. He's still fine though, but it was some weird shit that came out the other day. I was like, "What's going on with you? You talking real crazy right now? What's going on with you?" Yeah, it was weird. I don't know what's going on with him. Yeah. Anywho, but yeah. So I need to listen to the Andre album. I need to listen to the rest of Drake's Scary Hours, and I listened to the Aaron Ray Project Phases 3. I like Aaron Ray a lot.
Okay. Did you check out the Chris Brown jump?
A little bit of it,
Same.
yeah, a little bit of it, yeah. But honestly, Chris Brown is great. But sometimes, what I'm saying, it be giving me like, this is like, it's not really giving me anything different, sometimes, what I'm saying? Like I feel like I heard this shit like 15 times from you, Chris Brown, what I'm saying? I don't know, you know what I mean? No shade, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Yeah. So, what you listen to?
Again, the 2 Chainz and Wayne jump.
Okay, let's take it. Is it a short project or a long project?
It's a full out.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out.
50 Cent narrates it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna listen to that. Okay. What else? What else you listen to?
Again, I did the Scary Hours jump.
Okay. I love the cover art for Scary Hours.
The like Pixies or some shit.
Like little, I think it's Cupid or some shit like something.
Something like that.
Yeah.
The Too Good to Be True to Rick Ross, Meek Mill joint was cool.
Okay. Yes.
What'd you feel about the Jeezy joint? Did you check that out? Did
the interview. I saw some clips, and I just feel like. Cool, do your thing, Jeezy, and you're in front of Nia Long, our black treasure.
Be honest.
I just feel like Jeezy, you know what I'm saying, Jeezy. You want to play up the black men, black women stuff, but Jeezy, you didn't marry a black woman, Jeezy. You want to come back to the black women when you want to have that safe haven, Jeezy. And you don't do that, Jeezy. You want to play up the black women, black men stuff, but you wasn't married to a black woman.
Damn.
Don't do that.
Damn.
I love Jeezy though, and Nia Long's still fine. I
think that was the whole point of that jump.
What?
That Nia Long still fine.
Because
there was a line in the song. He was like, "If I ever see Nia Long, I'm getting at her." And then boom,
period.
You got to.
And I'm sure she wanted. I'm sure she had her heart broken real bad. So she's like, I'm sure they went on a couple dates or whatever, some couple of revenge dates or whatever the fuck, revenge hookup or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Revenge hookup.
But real quick though, tell me real quick. We can close out. The Grammy nominations. How do y'all feel about how do you guys feel? Okay, so a couple things. How do you guys feel about this year's Grammy nominations? And then also, do you think that the people are going to actually, are the awards going to actually go to the respective people that they should go to? They should, right? I feel like this year feels a little different,
but they never.
They never do. Yeah, Victoria Monet and SZA are the 2 most nominated for 2024's Grammys.
Yo, I love SZA.
Me too. Her album is great.
What's your favorite song on that album?
I like Low.
I like Forgiveless.
I like Snooze. I love that Leon Thomas is a part of that. I love that. That beginning of Snooze. That's him.
Yeah.
Doing that run.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah,
SZA should get it.
I think she should, but what's fucked up if they don't. Rihanna got nominated 8 times for 1 year and didn't get nothing. Jay-Z was nominated 8 times that 1 year, didn't get shit.
They hit you with the nomination so you can attend.
Yeah,
they need to fill them seats.
I'm excited for a SZA performance though, because SZA at the very least is gonna. I think SZA is gonna win something. One thing maybe because her album came out last December. And it's still on the charts. Like she has a song. I think I'm going on Billboard right now because Kill Bill was on the top 10 for a long ass time.
Kill Bill was on there.
And then she still has other songs on the Billboard Hot 100.
Video, the second half.
But
okay, SZA.
Let me see something. SZA is in the top 10 on Hot 100 for a very long time, and her album came out last December. And Doja Cat, her shit is number 1, number 2.
I'm gonna be honest, I can't really get into Doja like that.
Oh, I understand. I respect you. I respect your decision. I get it. Cause she's in like her weird demon era right now, or her, like she's like pump faking the demon era, but it's not giving. Like her album isn't giving demon at all for real. In her tour, I saw clips. 'Cause I'm going to her tour. It's not giving demon. Like she's a troll. She's a big ass troll.
No, for sure. Remember when she came out in the fucking the cow suit?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think SZA should at least win one. I think that Miley Cyrus may win something because her song was number one for a long time this year.
What song is this?
Flowers. It was number one for a long time, for like weeks and weeks and weeks this year.
Yeah.
And then you know what's real? You know what? I wouldn't be shocked if Ice Spice got her first Grammy this year. I mean for next year. I wouldn't be shocked because she's nominated 4 times, and 2 of those nominations she's nominated.
Nominated for?
She's nominated for Best New Artist. She's nominated for that song she has with Nicki Minaj,
Okay,
and she's nominated for
and
she's nominated for that song she got with Taylor Swift. She might win that Taylor Swift one for sure.
Oh,
I think she might. She's nominated 4 times though.
Oh, the Taylor Swift one's in the bag.
Yeah,
Easy.
I think she's getting a Grammy.
Taylor's against, like, I don't even know why that's the cheat code, but
yeah, she's
yo,
gonna. I think
Drake said in that joint, he's like, only. He said something about I'm only scared of Taylor Swift or some shit like that.
Yeah,
like, yeah,
because I think her shit grossed more than Beyonce's tour.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
blew Elvis out here.
Yeah, so I think Ice Spice may win her first Grammy. Victoria Monet, I love that she's nominated. I'm not sure if she's gonna win anything though. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I hope she does, but I'm not that. I love that she's nominated.
You don't think enough white people know who she is?
No, they know who she's written for. They know Ariana Grande for sure, but I don't think they know Victoria Monet.
Yeah, so
Yeah. But I think
that's what it
the
boils
fact that
down to be
she's
honest.
nominated though is a big deal though. She's nominated though. That's a really big deal. So I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna win. I hope she wins something, but I don't think she will. But that she's nominated, that's cool. I fuck with that shit. So yeah.
You think Beyonce's showing up?
No. Hell no. Hell no. We're showing up for what? For what? Showing up for what? They done with that shit. They not fuck with that shit. But yeah, I think Ice Spice gonna win a Grammy, and that's gonna be the gag. If Ice Spice win a Grammy next year, that's gonna be a gag. The girls are gonna be so pissed. They're gonna be so sick of her. They're gonna be sick of her. This girl that can barely perform on stage getting the Grammy, that's crazy. And Nicki Minaj getting her first Grammy with the Ice Spice nomination, that's crazy. But hey, anywho, that's all for me. Anything else you want to say before we close out? This was a good episode. You liked it? Nice little combo.
It was fun.
The wine was good.
The wine helped.
I fucked with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it.
Cool. All right, guys. I'm your host, Danny. I'm on all platforms, Twitter and Instagram or whatever, at Heard the Podcast, HERD the Podcast. Make sure you guys stream on Spotify, Apple, all those places. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel, HER_D the Podcast, Heard the Podcast. We out. Bye.